Howdy, howdy, Zoga. Welcome in. Get Camman Vibe 2 out of my ear, and we will get right into playing some RogueMon ads. Just finished up. Holmes is Holmesing over there. Hi, Holmes. Good boy. So what are we doing today? It looks like we're starting off with a bug run. We are doing A2. I'm not touching RogueMon Rivals until Midge has a few more attempts. Midge does not stream as often as I do, which, given that I'm not streaming very often right now, is still not much. Anyways, bug type. Last time we got to Cycling Road. Well, we finished Cycling Road. We died to Koga. We always die to Koga. Instant Roguestone. Too bad this isn't ice. This is not an ice run. There's a Carablast, and a Shelmet. The two bug type Roguestone Rogue type Pokemon right here, right next to each other. Carablast evolves into Escavalier. Shelmet evolves into Excelgor. They're both the same BST. Carablast is higher BST, but yeah, I think we'll take Carablast. Oh, why does it have to be so slow? I should have taken the Shelmet. That way, we would have, if we do somehow pivot to a Shelmet later, we won't have the same Pokemon as the rival. I do not have to take the 5 wilds here, which is great because the 5 wilds are terrible. Unfortunately, this Carablast is very slow. So unless we can find a Roguestone here, or not a Roguestone, what is it called? A Smoke Ball here early, we might be in for a rough time. Dupider, I can at least do a little bit of protect action here. Not that I'm missing out much in terms of learning things just from trying to run away. Since I'm so slow, I'm getting hit by plenty of moves anyways. It's a wild Carablast, which is probably still slow. Some good moves on Sizzlipede. And 8 damage with Moonblast against my 18 special defense is not terrible. I'm going to catch the Sizzlipede. I do really like Sizzlipede. And if it's got good moves and good speed and decent attacking stats. He's got one decent attacking stat. The other one's not so good. Wild Boop in chat, by the way, if he wants to catch it. Sizzlipede is an option. I'm not gonna, full send it yet. I'm gonna take a look at what else is available. If there is a Rellor, I will catch the Rellor. That is sort of how it goes here. Rellor is reliable. We'll pretty much always at least get to Evo. Well, not pretty much always, but if it doesn't immediately die, we'll get to Evo. And then it will have a pretty good chance to beat Brock. It's going to be around, 470 to 520 BST. Snom? Nice thing about Snom is that it doesn't necessarily stay bug type on Evo. Only bad thing is the type that it can become is Ice, which is not good. Sizzlipede, much more interesting with it being secondary fire typing, or I guess primary fire typing, but it always feels like it's secondary to being a bug anyways. the bugness of these Pokemon is so dominating, right? Like, you look at it, the first thing you think is, that's a bug. You don't think that's an ice Pokemon. That's a lot of Grubbins. They're also apparently pretty fast. I do like Venipede. Let's catch one of these. We've seen everything. Venipede has got neat moves, but it's not actually good. Oh, if Sludge Bomb was special like it is in Gen 4, we'd really be cooking. You know what? I'll catch a level 9 Wurmple. That seems funny. I mean, Crabhammer beat up Needlearm. Those are some moves. Don't know if they're good moves, necessarily. Catch a Grubbin. I think we'll catch a Dewpider as our last catch. Oh. Or we catch another Grubbin. It's a really... I like how committed it is to the bit of being a special attacker. A speedy special attacker with nothing else. I like it. We're going to catch another one of these Grubbins. Preferably with a different ability, but I wouldn't hate to run this particular one. We could look basically anywhere else for Grubbin. We know that. Let's go look somewhere where it's probably going to be more common. Like in Route 1, where we'll see it at level 8 fairly frequently. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of rivals, but I love A2. Oh, that actually reminds me, I need to... I guess after this run, I need to do the update for the beta patch. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hate all of the beta changes. Or at least the ones that drew my attention. I do not care for. I don't like that it's got lower speed, but I do like that it has higher special attack. And I think that special attack is more important. If I'm going to be completely reliant on Shockwave, then when it's resisted, it better be killing. So we're going to run the slightly slower one with the higher special attack IVs. Yeah, and like Special Insight nerf, the whole point of Special Insight, or at least why people take it, is to know whether or not they can use contact moves. And if they don't have that, like on 90% of Pokemon, not 90%, but a fair number of Pokemon, I just don't see why you would take it. And Pocket Sand, again, like, one of the big benefits to it is, okay, I can use this for E4, and it's gonna get me out of the really bad situations. I don't know. I think this is a misplay. Ooh, special move, nice. We will take starter pack. I guess I'll go for Twister here. I could go for Poison Fang for super effective, but I also have, like, more than 3 times as much Twister. Was Pocket Sand disproportionately powerful? Maybe I was biased because every time I used Pocket Sand, Lorelei would just hit, 7 out of 10 Thunders. I probably am actually saying not enough. It was probably more like, I think it was I think it was 4 out of 5 thunders that Lorelei hit when I Pakistaned her. Slash? Do we take that over Poison Fang? I don't think so. No, Poison Fang, if I'm going to be using it, it's going to be because I need to get the poison going. I do not understand the reference, Zoga, but I agree. Definitely getting some Twister value here. Excuse me. Would like to get more Shockwave value, though. Hearthstone reference, okay. Like, it sounded vaguely familiar, so like something I would maybe know via cultural osmosis. I'm so dead. Wow. I'm not surprised. I just wish we got, like, a decent special move. If I had taken the level 3, I could have run Bubble Beam. Water Pulse at 30. Oh, we evolve at 20. And then evolve into Orbeetle, which, honestly, could have been pretty decent. Previously, weak minions can attack as soon as they're played. Nerfed to a tiny buff for charge minions. Okay. Yeah. I did not get to Pewter City, so we keep going with Bug. Scatterbug, Blipbug, Combug. Let's take Scatterbug to evolve earlier if we run this. Ooh, EQ. Also Dragon Dance? Wait a second. Wait a second. This Scatterbug is great. Let's Dragon Dance like 2 times. Let's fall asleep. Let's get Psychic to death. Okay. The absolute throw to go for Hypnosis. Oof. I want to run this Scatterbug. Or a different Scatterbug. First thing we're going to look is Scatterbug available elsewhere? I need to look A to Z mode. It is in the forest, so we want to look for it there. I know it only has Earthquake, so if we run into a flying Pokemon, we do have to use Transform. But I still like it. I hope that I don't get outsped by anything here while I'm looking for the Scatterbug. Here we go. I probably should check these other ones before I start catching more. If it has True instead of Torrent, like that's something I need to know that it can have. So far, I think our lab Scatterbug is the best one we've got. All right, all in on the Scatterbugs. This is all. Oh wait, no, there's still one more catch. I'm really looking like the lab Scatterbug is the best Scatterbug. Okay, guess we'll also catch a Burmy because I don't want to die. Thick Fat. It's a pretty good Burmy. That being said, I think we stick with Scatterbug. I would not be totally surprised if we evolved into a Burmy. It is possible. And it looks like a pretty similar stat spread. Alright. I don't want to fight Wilds because we only have Earthquake. I will put on a Berry Juice because we need help beating the first trainer. Toss the Mago Berry. Starter pack, show me a physical move. Rock Tomb, nice. I will take that over Sight Wave. So now I have an answer for flying Pokemon. That's actually huge. Alright, 1D Dance. Apparently I needed more than one. There's the Berry Juice. Alright. I'm guessing we evolve into Burmy-S. Which means if we get a move, or not, what's it called? We do not evolve into Burmy-S. I was completely wrong. We were evolving into Wimpod. Which is actually really bad. Because that means we are a Wimpod until level 30. But once the Wimpod evolves, right, then we're looking at some great Pokemon. All we need to do is get to level 30 with a Wimpod. That's not going to learn any more moves. But we do have Transform. That counts for something. The Paralysis also counts for something. Not a good something. Okay, this is a very bad something. Rest? Oh my god. Are you serious? Look, if you're gonna let me just do this, I'm gonna just do this. Super Fang, and you have Levitate. And you have Counter. I should have probably Dragon Danced a couple times there. I think I was done with that. It was actually not gonna be that good. With that speed. I guess it had Dragon Dance, which could have made up for it, but we would have needed some good special TMs. Every gym team was good physical teams, and every gym team was special. There was TM05. Oh, does this only show teams that are available in RogueMon now? Or does TM03 and everything like that not exist at all? Oh, no, they're gym TMs. Duh. Right. Okay. Back to the tower, back to the lab. Sorry to get you invested in that and immediately Dice Gondo. Welcome in. Let's take the Yanma. I kind of like this Yanma, but not really. Like, it's got a decent stat spread. Unfortunately, I wasted the first turn by hitting roleplay, but that was really just scouting out what the ability on the Burmy was. I do not need to take these. I'm just looking. Just perusing. Now we can use roleplay to scout abilities on the Sizzlipede that doesn't have Intimidate. Preferably not a level 8. I don't want to take one of those big hits. A level 6? No, we need the one that doesn't have Intimidate, though. It's very important that we find one that's not level 8 and doesn't have Intimidate so I can see what its ability is. Game, please. Thank you. Sturdy. I definitely prefer Intimidate, especially with the quad weakness to rock, and also weakness to flying, and what else does it have? Nice stab, Silverwind. Clamp, I can't escape now. I don't want to catch the Caterpie. But I don't want to die to the Caterpie either. And I think I need to catch it. Alright then. We're using one of our catches on a Caterpie. That's fine. We all love Caterpie here. I don't love this Caterpie. Gotta be totally honest with y'all. Do not love that Caterpie. It has a lot of speed for being a Caterpie. I'll say that much. Wimpod with Hustle. Doesn't learn any moves, and one of his moves is Oversleep, so I'm not too enamored with that. Hello again, Sizzlipede. Hello again, or hello, Surskip, also with Intimidate. I feel like you never see a Wurmple. We did see a Wurmple not long ago. Ah, yes, that's right. Why does everything have Intimidate? Presumably, all right. Presumably because these evolve from the same Pokemon. Nope, Surskit has Drought. They won't evolve into each other, but they could, for instance, both have evolved from a Wurmple. So that's what I'll check on, like, when I see the second ability on, what's his face? Grubbin. Is Swarm. Which is a cool ability for a bug. How is that attack? 120 power stab. 9 to 12. I feel like it could do better. By the way, did I see every Pokemon here? I did not. We still haven't seen the fourth one. Even with rebalancing counter rates, Route 2 is still a nightmare. Just every time. If this just happens to be 3 Pokemon in the same route that all happen to have Intimidate, but they are not evolutionarily related to each other. Because all their secondary abilities are all different. Pineco, thank you. With a Runaway. Intimidate is a good ability. It's a solid ability. Slight problem with it is that it only is effective for the first Pokemon. I am not catching a Truant Spinarak, even if it has Ratme. I'm catching a Truant Spinarak apparently. Ah, boy. Is it good enough to look for a non-Truant one? No, of course not. It's a Spinarak. Why would it be? Anorith? I feel like I run too many Anoriths yesterday, or whenever it was that I was playing. It wasn't yesterday. Yesterday I was so busy. I guess it must have been Wednesday. Ooh, Thick Fat Carablast. Give a dog a bone. Sure, let's catch this. Too bad I don't have a Rogue Stone this time. Okay. Get this with a plus speed nature. Sketch something cool. I'm on board. Does this one have Thick Fat? Yes. Ooh. 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 I like it. I like that Carablast. It doesn't even have the special attack nature, but 30 attack for a 315 BST Pokemon at level 9? Nuts. Other ability is Sandstream. It can't evolve into Anorith. No, that's not a thing. It's fine. How dare you, Anorith? How dare you make me catch you? That is messed up. Oh man, it would have been good with a different nature, but if it had a different nature, I'd be dead. So we're going to run this Carablast. We're playing RogueMon, so we cannot sketch wilds. Toss the mental herb. Give me potion and reroll chip because I want to take a speed up nature. And then I guess we just get going. Detect? Joke's on you, I have thick fat. It still does a fair amount of damage. Giga Drain? I can't actually sketch until I'm faster. Let's tickle this guy. I don't have thick fat anymore. I'll tickle him one more time. I'm gonna potion. Now I have thick fat again. Alright, we're gonna Razor Wind. Alright, I wanted to make sure it died in one hit. That's why I tickled it twice. Fury Swipes? That's a physical move. I think I like it better than I like Razor Wind. I don't like it very much. But I'll take it over Razor Wind. Sure. Could take Stab Leech Life. I'd be a lot more tempted if this was based on more recent versions of the game, where Leech Life is like the best bug move. Holy crit, come on, man. Do I sketch Cross Chop? I don't think so. Definitely don't sketch Barrage. Cross Chop was tempting. So it is a big, strong fighting move, but I think I need something that can hit Ghost reliably. Mud Slap is annoying. Secret Power is also annoying. Gonna need to heal here. Sonic Boom is terrifying. Don't do it again. Okay, you're dead. That's nice. Slack off his band. I'm just trusting myself on that versus the Rebel. I do have big heals in the bag, or a big heal in the bag, so I'm not too afraid to use that potion. I have Puppa Berry. I have to toss that. There is a item I have to go back to get after we fight this guy. Hopefully, I don't run into anything that's crazy fast. Like the Anorith can be. I don't remember how crazy fast the Anorith was. Would I take Dragon Dance? A Dragon Dance would be a really tough one to sketch unless I know I'm a whole lot faster than the Pokemon that's using it. Because if using it happens to take its speed higher than my own, then we might just get screwed over and sketch something bad. Ah! Okay. Hi, Krokorok. Nice stab. Crunch. Flatter? No. No, do not hit yourself. Thank you. Alright, so I'm down to just my Hyper Potion, unless this is a heal too. It's not. Yellow Flute's nice, though. Let me cue up some rock music here. A little bit of, I think, Megalovania is the song du jour. Alright, here we go. Hey, it picked up Fury Swipes. Facade? Tempting, but no. I'm gonna be greedy with this sketch. I'm asleep. You're a loafer, so that's not too bad. It's kind of bad. All right, what do we have? We have... that can help us. Nothing. Got it. Let's go. Would I sketch Silverwind off of this Caterpie? I don't think so. We already have one bug move. I'm dead. Hold on. What would have happened if I had healed instead? I don't think we live Stab Sacred Fire, even with Thick Fat. Yeah, no. We were dead as soon as that Houndour came out. It did not matter what we did. Alright, let's take a look at this. What would this have become? Buzzwole with no special defense. Other ability was Sandstream. We're going to get Self-Destruct at 20. Roll out at 24, which is more interesting. We probably evolve around, level 30-ish, depending on when we get a Heroic Stone. We get Mach Punch from Brock, which actually would have been huge. Alright, oh well. Next is Dark type. Use Milestone Sabrina. So we have beaten Koga with this at least. We lost to... we didn't even get through the mansion on Cinnabar, huh? What do we take here? None of my usuals. Let's take Mashtiff. Super effective triple kick or Blizzard with my crazy high special attack. Let's try Blizzard first. Then triple kick. I think triple kick was the better play. You want to learn Water Pulse? Sure. You have Drizzle, so that's pretty cool. What do we have waiting for us this time? Alolan Meowth, Poochyena. There's some of my usual suspects. Although it's been so long since I played RogueMon for anything other than Rivals, I might be what's the word? Out of practice on Dark type here. I do like Alolan Meowth because of how quickly it evolves. At 290 BST, it will evolve. Or what's his base friendship at 290 BST? Base friendship is 200, So that will evolve around like the third or fourth fight. Especially if I catch it in a luxury ball. Is it any good? Nah, not really. It's not that good. It has some big moves, but those are very low accuracy big moves. Poochyena also evolves relatively early. Well, I shouldn't say relatively, very early. It's okay. Very balanced. Not a fan of Empty Dim because of how late it evolves for being such a low BSD Pokemon. Oh, I remember now. It's Quillfish. Quillfish is the go-to in Dark-type. Now I remember how it works. The entire point of Dark-type run is to look for a Quillfish. Got it. Just doing Quillfish. Sneasel, I'm not as big of a fan of. Like, unless I get an early Rogue Sun, I'm probably not going to ever run a Sneasel. Yeah, any Evo pre-rock is good if the spread and moves are there. I agree with that. That's why I'm such a big fan of Relor and bug types. Like, its Evo is gonna be probably under 500 BST, but it's gonna be solid and it's gonna be pre-Brock. So you're going to get on runs, and that's the prerequisite for winning. In order to win, you have to beat Brock. Fifth Pokemon, please. Alright, there it is. Another early-ish Evo. It's a lot of attack. Doom Desire, Dynamic Punch, Super Fang is not really the moveset. And Natural Cure is a useless ability. So I don't know how into that I am. I think I like the Mash Shift the most. And that's not available in the wild, right? So let's catch a Vullaby. Vullaby and Carvana. That's what we catch next. Sandal is tough to get to level 29. Although, I guess it's not much tougher than Carvana would be. And it's a really good typing. How many catches do I have left? I have 2 catches left. Well, let's just go on a hunch. It's a lot of HP. It's pretty cool, but... like, in terms of moves, but it's not actually that good. And then... last catch. Sure, go for the Sandile. Color change? Absolutely not. Alright, we're running the Mastiff. Egg on. Starter pack would be Rock Tomb. We're not a physical attacker, so I don't want to take that. Fight Wilds? Sure. And 1, 2, and 22. I want to do 1 and 22 first so I don't run into a water-type Pokemon that I can't Water Pulse. I do not like that you have Sandstream. You took away my my boost from Drizzle. I also don't like that you lowered my accuracy. That's very rude of you. Alright. Please show me a Sandile up here. Sneasel? Well, I got Quad Effective Triple Kick. Just go for it. Okay. Headbutt. I'm not a physical attacker, but I'll take that over Mirror Coat. Because if I'm using Mirror Coat, I'm probably already dead. Alright. There's nothing else that I need to toss, right? Nothing I forgot to toss. Let's go. This is what I like to see. Ground-type Pokemon. Fire-type Pokemon. Anything I can hit for super effective, Drizzle boosted Water Pulse. Oranberry, I'll toss that. Heck, even neutral boosted Water Pulse, I'll take that. It's a fast Swirlix. I think it's got pretty decent special attack, too. Ooh, that hurt a lot more than I'd like. But at least I'm allowed to heal outside of battle, because this is beautiful, beautiful RogueMon. Poison Powder? It's shed coverage, but I don't want it. If we die because we didn't take shed coverage at level 14, that's on me. I'm willing to live with that. Okay, do not miss Blizzard this time. Well, taking a little nap here. Oh, no, no, why do you have Thunder? Why are you doing smart AI things? Wow, okay. Would have evolved into a Weavile, so I'm not too shaken up about that one. Try that again. Mashiff wants to go again, but I think I'm going to take Houndour instead. Probably to catch most of the same Pokemon. I need to remember to just look for a cool fish first. I need to stop catching Pokemon just because they sort of are potentially okay in terms of how they evo. I remember that in Dark type, like in Poison type, there's a very clear #1 overall draft pick in RogueMon Rivals. Not that this is RogueMon Rivals, but I'm just saying, like, there's a Pokemon that we should always be looking for. And despite its insistence on showing up everywhere, it is not Nickit. Holmes has something to say. I think it's time for his dinner. And he thinks it's time for his dinner too. So I probably should take care of that pretty soon here. I would I would love to be able to put it off until we run ads. That's another 12 minutes. He now associates the word ads with food, which is not great. You can wait, puppy. I believe in you. Murkow's solid, and is faster than me, so I'm just gonna catch it. That's actually pretty good. I don't... It is a mixed attacker, and mixed attackers don't do well. There's our Quillfish. It's the good old reliable. Reliably terrible. I don't think I want to run this Quillfish. Do I look for one with a different ability? I don't think so. I think we just stick with looking for something else. Anything else. Poniard evolves at level 30, but it's got that quad weakness to fighting, which is these fighting types are such good attacks. Puppy, you're early, okay? I will feed you when it's time. Alright? Sit. Don't talk back. Sit. 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 Lie down. Stay. 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 We're still looking for the 5th Pokemon here, right? I think I'll go catch a Poochyena after this. Pokemon is Maschiff, which is the rival's ace. Oh, where is Poochyena? Route 1, or sorry, Route 22, just Route 22. Only has Play Rough, so I'm not sure that that's runnable. I'm not a huge fan of Murkrow because of how it's a mixed attacker. How many catches do I have left? I have 1. Cool. Would have been nice to see the Trace Murkrow earlier. Well, I'm going to catch it because otherwise it's going to kill me. So there we go. I would definitely prefer immunity to Trace on Murkrow. And yeah. even though this race one has better speed, I think I'm gonna run this one. Immunity is a much better ability for what we're trying to do, which is win. Starter pack for Rock Tomb. We are a mixed attacker. Would not hurt to have a physical move, even if it's not an amazing physical move. Wow, I really expected that to kill. I guess I misjudged how tanky that spawn could be. So we're losing a lot to Leech Seed there. Not a lot, but some. A fair bit. I prefer not to lose my bits to Leech Seed. Fury Swipes. I don't really want to get rid of Flatter, but I'm going to. Just to have more moves. Now's a great time to use a heal. There is another Pokemon after this. It's just a Whismur with Thunder Punch and Draining Kiss. That's a lot more dangerous than I expected it to be. Sharpen? Nah. I feel like Sharpen gets at least a 20% decrease to its value because of how long its animation is. It's completely unnecessary how long it is. Alright, last item here. Berry Juice, we can just use that now. Chansey, huge XP if we can kill it. Which apparently is a big if. There we go. Maybe it didn't have any moves for me. Alright. Made it to Pewter City. We're just going to fight the rival real quick, and then I think we'll probably run ads and get a Brock Amp going. I don't know how many people are here, but I do need to run ads, and I do need to feed Holmes. And we are at Brock, so perfect timing. Let's heal up, get the Gamba going, and run ads. And then, for Holmes, it's dinner time. All right, I'm back. Anybody else want to get on this Gamba? Currently, no doubters. Somebody could scam a lot of points out of Joshi right here. I might just cancel the Gamba here. I don't know if we actually have multiple people available. So, I think I just want to go in. Let me get some Brock music queued up here. You have until I queue up the Brock music to get on out. Not, I think I'm just going to end submissions, delete, return your channel points, and we head on in. I don't think we're going to win, if I'm being totally honest. Well, maybe we will. If we're seeing grass bug Pokemon, we might win. We'll probably be fine. As long as we don't get hit by like a big special, like an electric move, probably be fine. I should have just gone for Rock Tomb there. Quad effective, higher attack stat. Well, it's a good thing for Joshi that there was nobody here to doubt. I did my math wrong there. I thought we were going to survive the next Aurora Beam. Would have evolved into a Grimmsnarl. That's fine. Next... Oh, it's Bug again? Who did so many Bug redeems? This must have been when the dynamic pricing was not working, because there's so many Bug redeems. It's still not even that expensive. I should artificially inflate the value of Bug types. Give me the Ladybug. Get that early flying type Evo. I would not be opposed to catching more Ladybugs, but we're gonna see what all there is, since we do have Runaway. Rare candy? Don't think that affects my decision making at all in terms of what I run. But it does make it easier to run level 7 in case he gets a really good move at level 8. Although I wouldn't want to run this anyways because it's got a bad special attack nature. Still have not seen the wild Ladybug yet. There it is. Alright, level 8. Let's see what this is all about. With a different nature, it could be pretty good. Gets Blaze Kick. I don't like this. I don't like the defense down nature either. I kind of want it to just be neutral, if anything. Real quick, let's see what's available in the forest. Like a Joltik might be worth a catch. Sizzlipede's worth a catch. I'm just gonna throw a ball at it. It's a really good special attack. Not really a great moveset. She's Weedle everywhere. I might catch a Weedle just because the seed seems insistent that I should run it. And then Grubbin. I think we catch the Joltik next. With Trace? I wish I had seen that earlier. It's not good. It's also not good that it has Explosion, because if there's a faster one, it could be really bad. But let's not focus on that. Let's investigate these other Pokemon and their abilities. I haven't seen the other ability on Sizzlipede yet. Weedle has Damp, which would be great for dealing with this exploding Joltik. Water Veil is a better ability on Ladybug. I'm going to catch that. Not being able to be burned is actually huge. The special attack down nature is terrible, though. Serene Grace on Weedle? Okay. The game is telling me to catch a Serene Grace Weedle. I'm going to catch a Serene Grace Weedle. You're not good. You're not good. You're just really fast. And happen to have Earthquake. Looking for a Serene Grace level 8 Weedle. There it is. I'm going to cash in a Netball for good luck. Why that bestows a good luck, I can't answer. Oh, that's huge. That's an amazing Weedle right there. We're Weedling it. All right, egg on. Toss the Oranberry. Use the candy, which will immediately evolve us. You want to learn a Hyper Fang? I already got Secret Power. Chance to flinch, though. I'll take that over Grass Whistle. We evolve into a Wooperp. Okay. So we get out of Bug type. And do I want to fight Wilds with this? Let's take a look at its stat spread. We have Peck. We have Secret Power. No, I don't want to fight Wilds because of that, that Joltik. I don't want to deal with that. So we'll take the Potion Reroll chip instead. Did not get a whole lot on Evo there. But at level 20, we evolve, and that Evo could be really good, or really bad if it's, for instance, Swalot. Wow, Drizzle Weather Ball on the first Pokemon. Do something else. Do something else. You're not smart AI. Stop using the smart move. It was going to be pretty decent. It's kind of a bad Ting-Lu. Too much HP, not enough special attack and speed. But could have been neat. little bit disappointed that we got countered so bad in that first fight. I should have let off with a secret power to paralyze it. I will take a Ninkata run. I love Ninkata runs. I'd love to have one someday. Not this day. Not happening this day. Unless we move first now because we got the paralysis. Oh my god, we actually got out? Okay. Huge para. Cutie Fly with Dragon Claw. That did some hefty damage. Well, maybe not that hefty. Decent damage. We'll catch it. It's faster than me. That's the important thing. Yeah, it's not very good, but it is faster. Wimpod with Drizzle is neat, but it would have to be a really good Wimpod. It would probably have to have Dragon Rage, and a move that can deal with fairy types too. Maybe catch the Yanma. Probably should catch the Yanma. The Fortune's weakness is not good, but it is also the highest BST bug starter. And it's part flying, so can escape from being a bug. Larvesta, level 40 Evo is tough to get to, but it is a high-ish BST fire type, bug fire type Pokemon. Fire type's the important part there. It's got huge power, which is banned, but I would still take it without huge power. If we can find one that doesn't have huge power. I can't really scout for it, but we'll look for it. We'll try. Last one is the Wurmple. Compound Eyes? Wow. I want a different nature. Because Mirror Mash is also kind of nice. But I'm pretty sold on that Larvesta with Compound Eyes. I would love people to, actually know that it has Compound Eyes and not huge power, but I'll take what I can get. If there was a Trace Pokemon I could test more easily. Compound Eyes, but special attack down. I need special attack for Sacred Fire. Special attack down again. So, of our 3 compound eyes ones, I think it's this one. This one doesn't have a special attack down nature, but that just means it has really high special attack IVs. It's still not worse in that stat. So we just need a nature vent. So egg on. We'll fight wilds because we have Sacred Fire. Alright. Hi, Holmes. Can I help you, pup? What's up? I don't like facing another Larvesta, especially because they have huge power. I'm gonna see if we go first. I did not mean to Meteor Mash. I meant to bite. It's fine. Wow, Wormbolt's fast. Or had a Quick Claw on. Hi, puppy. What's up? Ow. Ow. Hello. Hello. Alright, so that's all 5 wild encounters. Where are you going, Holmes? No, you wanted to be here, you stay here. This should have been bite. I need to lock in. Swagger? I could take it over Fury Swipes, but that seems pretty dangerous. I think I pass on Swagger. Do I have any PP Restore? I have nothing. Okay. I do have a ton of status heals. Chesto, Pecha, Esper. Don't have anything for paralysis, so don't get paralyzed. Easy, right? Maybe I should go on for bite there, too. I don't know. I should probably fight Gatekeeper here before I fight anybody else. And we don't have room for status heals, so I'm not going to grab items yet. Hopefully I can get away with just biting these next few Pokemon. Like, I can bite this. I can bite this. And I can't really bite this. Let's try a Meteor Mash. Am I dead? I'm not dead. You have got no special attack. Huge. Okay. I'm gonna grab these items now. Full restore. Alright. We're gonna potion. And we're going to toss an Asper Berry. I probably should not pick up this item. If it's any sort of heal, I have to toss it. So we'll pass on it for now. It would be great if it was a rare candy. But other than that, I don't think there's a reason to pick up that item yet. Try Meteor Mash. Nice. Psych Up. I could have done Swagger Psych Up strats. Dang. I'm going to take Psych Up over Fury Swipes. I'm gonna lose a star for that, but I hate Fury Swipes, and Psych Up can help me recover from losing stats. You need to go outside, Holmes? Alright. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Pumpkaboo. I can bite or Sacred Fire. This is only, 2 Pokemon, so I'll just Sacred Fire. If this was 8-3, I would have definitely considered using Bite there. Probably would have used Bite. I guess I'm going to toss the Antidote. I could equip one of the berries, but I'd rather have the Lucky Egg for these next couple fights. Get that last bit of XP that I can. Bonus XP. Oh, wow. So you got a lot of special defense. I'm gonna go anyways to try to just bite. Is Family Emergency sorted? No. It's gonna be ongoing, but we have my brother can help support, and so we're sort of taking turns being the hands on deck. I'm gonna potion here. Yesterday I was doing a lot of driving to appointments. I can use a Meteor Mash versus Vanilla, so I don't need to use my Sacred Fire. Maybe I should use my Sacred Fire. Okay, then. Sure. Whatever. Was going to evolve into a Genesect, so we lose the quad weakness to Rock and instead get one to Fire. We also lose our Stab Fire. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Yeah. Well, next, Electric. Pichu, Chinchou, Geodude. Let's take Chinchou. Water Absorb. It'd be cooler if it had Volt Absorb. Should have taken the Pichu Stab, Shockwave. I mean, it wouldn't have helped much against the Geodude, I think, but man, it's tough to know what you want to run in Electric type. You're basically just looking for a Pokemon that has a Stab Electric move. I wish I had a better way to scout these moves, though. I can't pick up items now because we have nearly capped ourselves out. Should I just catch one of these Pichus anyways, even though it's a Pichu and the rival's ace? Maybe not yet. Definitely gonna think about it though. Minun is a high BST Pokemon relative to what we're usually gonna run in Electric type. And it's fast. Which is not surprising, it is higher BST. And higher level for that matter. Palmy is level 18 Evo. I think my my winning starter in A1 Electric started with a Palmy. Alright, so we don't have an early Rogue Stone, so that probably takes Hisuian Voltorb. And, oh wait, there's actually one more Pokemon for us to see. But Hisuian Voltorb and whatever we just saw off the table, Temple, that's right. Let's catch the big BST Pokemon first. So Plusle, Minun, and Pachirisu. Stab Zap Cannon. Neat. Not reliable in the least. But neat. It is faster, so I'll put it up front. I don't hate catching a Pichu. Chances are its Evo is not going to be any good. Ooh. I think it might be worth catching a level 6 Plusle for an extra move. If that move is something good... This is a level 6 Minun. I'm just catching it anyways. Minun, I would say, is not as good. At least not if it doesn't have special attack up nature. Plus, he'll show me another... Show me a special move. Show me a good special move. Show me Thunderbolt. Let's get greedy. Rain Dance. Nope. Only 2 caches left. The level 9 Pachirisu. It's a lot of HP. But that's also Stab, Thunder Punch, and a lot of special attacks. So I think Pachirisu is what we're going with. Serene Grace, too. Yeah, I'll run the Serene Grace one, especially with Headbutt. Alright, Egg on. We are going to toss so many heals here, which is very unfortunate. But the milk is taking up a lot. I don't really want to fight Wilds, but at the same time, I can't take another potion. I think I'll fight Wilds and we'll use Headbutt to get our way through this. Although, our special attack is so high, maybe it just doesn't matter. I need to toss about 50 HP of healing. I could do that by tossing an energy powder or the moon milk. I'm gonna toss the energy powder. Give us more flexibility. Okay, so don't want to do that. How about we go instead for all the flinching with Headbutt? All right. trust Instant Ring Grace Headbutt to just flinch lock. This guy has no special defense, so I'm going to go for Thunder Punch. Alright, so we get our 5 wilds. We only use 1 potion. Belly Drum? Absolutely not. Ooh, that's not good. Could you, like, use a type-changing move? I have to use an HP healing item, so we'll use another potion. We're gonna need a ton of, Oh, that Thunder Wave's actually really bad. Ah, shoot. Oh, wow, okay. Water Spout, huge. Actually a huge pickup. I meant to take that over block. It's fine. It's not like I'm gonna miss having, Come on, the crit? Seriously? Let me heal. Let me get Water Spout value here. What was I gonna say? Not like I'm gonna miss having Scratch. PP up? I'm going to PP up. This is actually a tough one, because I would get rid of Thunder Punch at, you know, the drop of a hat for Thunderbolt. But I still think I should PP up it. I'm gonna hope I can beat this guy without using a heal. I could not. Shit. Alright, would have evolved into Dracozolt. No special defense. I mean, a little bit of special defense on the Evo, but we were gonna stay Glass Cannon with a ton of HP. It's not really ideal for RogueMon. Let's try this again. Toxel, Yamper, Mareep. Oh, no, I think I started with a Mareep. Is that right? I started with one of these, with Mareep or Palmo, whatever it's called. I don't think I'm going to win this unless I get very lucky with these presents. Oh, the crit? It's fine. Excuse me. Let's catch the Plusle. It's okay. Needs more special attack. But Essence is cool. And high defense on electric Pokemon is cool, I guess. I guess I'm gonna catch a second one at level 8 now, because I can't outspeed it. I'm gonna lose Fairy Wind and get counter. And then run into ones that are even faster. That's cool. I would like to see the third Pokemon here, please. I know there's more than just these two. There is contractually required to be a third one. Palme? Sure. I don't love it. I don't love it, but it is faster, which is something, I guess. And Shield Dust is a really good ability. Dynamo? Level 21 Evo means it Evo's after Brock. It's gonna be tough to get a Dynamo get past Brock. Give Pachirisu another shot here. Oh, it's Truant? It's also not very good. Alright then. We have one last catch. There's a Pokemon we haven't yet seen here, and if it's not something good, maybe I go catch the Watchroll or the Pichu? Maybe? I'll take a Pikachu. Evolves around level 42 into about a 420 BSC Pokemon. It's also Truant. But it's so good, but it's so Truant, but it's so good. Look, if I can just beat Brock and get an ability capsule. It's so good. I'm sorry. I know I should never run a Truant Pokemon. But it's got Thunder Punch and 25 special attack. How could I not? I mean, because it's Truant, but still. Oh, what was I thinking? I can't really afford to waste turns trying to figure out what hidden power is, since I'm already wasting turns by being Truant. I'm going to learn Icicle Spear. I'll take it over Growl. All right, let's try Hidden Power here, since we don't have a super effective move. I'm gonna guess it's physical, with as little damage as it did. It's definitely physical. Okay, so we can get rid of Hidden Power whenever we get the chance. Wow, you got the paralysis on my move? That's messed up. At least I took the Paralyzed Heal prize. I am able to use items on Truant turns. So I'm going to do that right here. Level 16 move, Magical Leaf. Take that over Hidden Power. We've got a nice moveset here for a Truant Pokemon. Or, despite being a Truant Pokemon. I guess the Truancy doesn't really have any effect on the movesets, but I'm trying to look on the positive side of things, alright? And look, if we one-shot a Pokemon on a one trainer Pokemon, or one Pokemon trainer, the fact that we're Truant doesn't really matter, does it? That's a big Pokemon to see here. We don't one-shot it. I don't like that I'm confused. I do have a yellow flute if we hit ourselves. Alright. It's definitely faster than me at this point, so I'm going to use a big heal. But no, I'm going to use a small heal. Because that was the Truant turn. This is not a Truant turn. Are you serious right now? That's ridiculous. How about you stop being smart AI, you stupid smart AI trainer? God damn it. Was gonna become the Pachirisu. Well, that checks out. We knew they were both true, and I just didn't think it was gonna low roll the Evo that bad. I guess it is about a 9% chance. And then it ends up being an Alolan Golem, so... Alright. Alright, next. Next is another Electric type run. Palmy, Pachirisu, Helioptile. We're just gonna keep going Pachirisu, I guess. We are destined to be the Pachirisu runner. I'm gonna take the 5 here. Because literally any of these are fine in terms of what I would catch. So I might as well just take the 5. D-Rage, Shinx. Okay. Also with Psychic and Sludge Bomb, so it's got some good moves. An early Evo. Truant Minun. I'm not doing Truant again. Despite this being a really good Minun for a physical attacker, it doesn't have any physical attacking moves, so it doesn't actually matter. Compound Ice, Pikachu. Swords Dance is cool. Swords Dance, Dynamic Punch, Compound Eyes, still nah. Spark Plusle. If Spark was physical in this generation, would be really good. Still is pretty decent, but I'd prefer, I think, to run the Shinx with Dragon Rage. And Sludge Bomb is back up for those pesky Fairy-type Pokemon, unless it's a Fairy Steel, which is a really common typing. Very common because it's so overpowered. Alright. I was hoping to fight Wilds here. Give me the potion reroll chip. Hey look, it's a fairy Pokemon. That's why you have Sludge Bomb. And wow, that's a... What was that Baniri? Yeah, that checks out. Just a really good stat spread for a special attacking Baniri. Try that again. Tynamo, Electrike, Elekid. Let's take the Elekid. Level 30 Evo. It's not bad. It's a little bit on the weak side. A little bit too much HP. But getting a stab electric move could be really good. There are enough of those Pokemon in there that I don't like that I don't want to take the five abandoned Pokemon. We'll scout instead. Chlorophyll with Solar Beam and Petal Dance definitely wants to be in the sun. Unfortunately, this is not double, so we can't just bring along a Drought Pokemon with us. a lot of HP on this Palmy. That is not runnable. That Palmy might end up like the one of the Pokemon we saw a month or two back, maybe a couple months back, that had so much HP that when it evolved, it actually broke and lost. Like the Pokemon that evolved into did not have as much BST as it was supposed to, because just too much of it went into HP. So like overflowed. Speaking of overflow, what are we looking at with this Chincho? I don't think that's very good special attack, right? Yeah. It's fast, but the special attack is bad. Okay, nice crit. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go check in on Holmes.
We've got company.
I'm not gonna be right back because I'm being raided by Cross. I actually am gonna be right back. Thank you, Cross, for the raid. I'm gonna get you a shout out here right here. I do need to go check on my dog. I'll be back in just a moment. One moment.
We've got company.
Oh, are you serious? Again, I'll be right back. Howdy, howdy. I'm Relner. I'm playing some RogueMon. Holmes, my dog, is being stubborn and doesn't want to come into the room yet. I'll be right back. Holmes, come here. All right, he will eventually show up. He's supposed to be in here. There he comes. There he is. There's a good boy. Alright, yes, so I'm Relner. I play a lot of Pokemon challenges. We just got done with, playing Heart Gold Duomon, which is, a Smart AI doubles format. Right now we're playing RogueMon. I've been enjoying a lot of RogueMon. We've completed every type in A1. We've only beat 2 types in A2, and we have not won since, I think like June 5th. So it's been a while. But welcome into everybody. Okay, howdy. Sorry, I had to get up and run to the door and grab Holmes, but alright. Howdy, KFC Masterpiece, howdy, Daddy of the Corn, howdy, GameSpawn, howdy, Mistress KB, howdy, Riley Chu, howdy, Salty, of course, and Cross, of course, howdy, Savior, howdy, Jay Smitty, howdy, Timmer, howdy, who else, howdy, Ravenclath, and howdy to everybody else also. We have a queue there over on that side, over here, where we have all of our types that we are going to run. They are dynamically priced channel point rewards. So the more a type gets redeemed, the more expensive it's going to be relative to other types. And if there's a bunch of types in the queue, everything gets more expensive, because I don't want people to be redeeming types that are not being run for 2 months. It's happening anyways. It's happening anyways because we got distracted by a few things, including the Heart Gold Duomon tourney, and also doing RogueMon Rivals with several people in the community. Camman52, BigMer619, Benny Tots, Beamage Gaming, The Broken Pirates, and that's all been a lot of fun. But it has meant that I have not played a lot of A2 and have not gotten a lot of wins. So let's try and fix that. Even when I have been playing A2, it's been going pretty poorly. What do I want to do here? I think we take Chincho because it's just the highest BST at the table. I do like Palmy because of the Evo. By the way, to honor Salty Dolphin's raid, there is a Wild the Mouse in chat, family of 4. If anyone wants to catch the mouse. Electric type, if there are 5 Pokemon that I like here, I will just take them. There's a Geodude though, so I don't like. So we'll go do some scouting. Presumably everybody is familiar with RogueMon after watching a bit of Cross and or Salty. So unless anybody has any questions, I won't be explaining too much of the rules of RogueMon. Ooh. Can I get this with Drought and just, like, better special attack? Probably not, huh? Let's go look for something else. I might... No, I'm not going to catch a Dynamo. Doesn't learn moves. We know already 2 of its moves. Mouse can catch these hands ready to E for everyone. Yeah, oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I will catch a Dynamo, because otherwise it might just kill me. Hustle, it literally only has Needle Arm and it doesn't learn any moves. I can't run that. It's also just not very good.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Also, thanks for the follow earlier. I don't remember if I said it or not. I've been kind of in a bit of a, what's the word? It's been weird recently. I had a family emergency on Sunday that is, the effects of that are still ongoing. So, oh wow. So I'm not really having a consistent schedule right now. But when I get a good opportunity to stream, I like to. Especially if I get to play some RogueMon. I don't know if I want to catch more of these Pachirisus. It's cool that it has a bunch of special attack and speed. But Zap Cannon, even with Compound Ice, is not reliable enough. This Mareep would be so good in A1. Thank you, Salty. Yeah, it's I don't really know how much I want to get into it on stream. It's a medical issue, and it sort of compounds with the fact that both of my parents are on the older side and need help around the house. So, you know, with my dad is incapacitated, it falls on us to help out a bit more. You know what? I'm gonna trust that Pachirisu is gonna learn moves. We're gonna catch more of these. But yeah, yesterday it was just a bunch of... There was a lot of appointments to go to. Well, there were 2. I say a lot. Two is more than one. I like to do one thing per day. So when I have to do 2 things, I consider that a lot. Levitate? Like, okay, I need Compound Eyes for now because of Zap Cannon. But if I can get a good electric move that's not Zap Cannon, and then get an ability capsule to get Levitate, that's a lot of ifs. It's a lot of ifs. But we'll put on the egg. Starter pack for Fairy Wind, that is a special move. I will take that. It means I have something that is not Zap Cannon. Alright, here we go. Howdy, howdy, you-know-who. Aeron, I don't want to use not very effective Fairy Wind, so we'll Zap Cannon and hope for the best. Ow. Can I get away with a Fairy Wind here? Or two? I can, sort of. Grass Whistle? Grass Whistle with Compound Ice is banned in A2. I was about to say, it's somewhat reliable. No, it's banned. I just remembered that it's not legal in A2. Even though it's not a great... it's not like Sleep Powder. Just Sleep moves plus Compound Ice is just straight up banned in A2. Alright. We survive the first fight. Can use heals outside of battle because RogueMon is beautiful like that. I can grab this item. It's not going to take me either. It's not going to take me over either of my caps, and it's just a super repel anyways. Pick it back. Tempted to hit the super effective Zap Cannon, but I'm going to trust Fairy Wind. I don't trust Fairy Wind. Okay, here I can trust Fairy Wind. 80 power, that works much better. Oh. Can I become a Fairy type, please? There we go. Stab Fairy Wind now. Psychic, absolutely massive move here. I'm going to keep Skull Bash around. We're going to get rid of Conversion, even though it may have just saved the run. Perfect timing, because that is a poison type Nidorino right there. I mean, all Nidorinos are poison type, but that specific one. So we're looking a lot better now. And now I kind of wish I had Levitate. So we're going to be definitely on the lookout for an ability capsule. I think I'm going to be safe here and use a potion. Don't necessarily need to, but honestly, I probably shouldn't have. I made the right call. If that Dragon Method paralyzed me, we'd be in a pretty bad situation. Hail, it is shed coverage, but if I'm worrying about shed coverage enough that I'm taking Hail, I'm probably just in a bad situation already, so we'll not take it. It's the Nat Dex challenge. How often am I going to run into Shedinja anyways? I guess we can do a Gamba here. Do we beat Brock? Yes or no? You have 2 minutes. If we lose to the rival, I'll go ahead and refund your channel points. Let's get rid of that. Clipping for later. So what are the odds we run into Shedinja at all? It's not really high. Okay. So yes, prediction is open. You got about a minute and a half left on that. If you do not have channel points, you could follow. It will give you 300 channel points. You could then immediately unfollow, and there's nothing wrong with that, except for morally. Can Shedinja appear later? Yes. So I think in RogueMon, Shedinja is coded to not appear until it's either level 20 or level 30. Because Shedinja is a fully evolved Pokemon. So you don't see fully evolved Pokemon until later. I don't know why I'm looking in my bag. but I guess I am. Anything out here that I could be using to increase our chances? Technically, Focus Band would, but I think I prefer just leave on the Lucky Egg. Like in Kaizo, it's level 20 and above. But I think in RogueMon, it's level 30 above because that's when you can start seeing fully evolved Pokemon. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Holmes. Here's a dog. Here is Holmes. He's a good boy sometimes. He's also very talkative, so if you hear him later, it's just because he has things to say. All right, let's get some Brock music going here. And let's go. And let's also snooze ads, excuse me. I'm going to snooze ads as long as I can because of the gigantic, enormous raids. But we will have to run them eventually. Howdy, Zesty. Welcome in. Hoping we do get that W. It's been a very long time. Digletta, I just got a psychic and hope for the best. Missed, so I'm not going to be able to lower its defense. I'm asleep. But do you even have a move? As far as I know, the answer is no. Ice Punch? Wow. I have never seen move cope work out this well. All we had was Zap Cannon. And now we've got just this full moveset. We lost a star, actually, because apparently the tracker thinks that Skull Bash is a good move. I feel okay, though. Let's go. Synesty, it's just gonna be Psychic until I have a reason to hit anything else. Maybe I had reason to hit else there. I have a heal powder, so if I do get put to sleep and it's really bad, I can just heal that. I think Fairy Wind picks up the kill there. I'm going to heal this. I don't trust Liger. It's a high BSC Pokemon, and I've got not great defenses. I'm super fast. I should outspeed it. And with my special attack and the quad weakness, it should kill. Nuzleaf, we kill. Level 21 move. Camouflage, I'm not taking that. I think it's time to Potion. Psycho Boost. It's just an Electric. How is it? What is this gonna do? Nothing. We're fine. All right. Do we beat Brock? Yes. Congratulations to believers. We are on a run. First time today, actually. So thank you, Salty and Cross, for the good luck. Although I wasn't watching that much. But it mostly seemed like y'all were not having good luck. But that's just how Soul Links work. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, I will give you another channel. If you are subscribed, I will pick a day of RogueMon runs for free. Show me Ability Capsule. Damn. All right. I will take temporary ATM voucher because what's a little bit more move code, right? Memento. Good guess. Good guess. It usually is a bad move. Hi, Holmes. Hi, puppy. Sorry for hitting the mic. Sorry. I was trying to adjust my camera so I could show that I am petting Holmes, not just move my hands around wildly. Hi, puppy. T-Bolt? That'd be great. That'd be absolutely great. All your Brocks have been bad moves for days now. That'll happen. That happens way too much. Also, curses. Oh. I do not like these curses. Route 3 is not too bad. Route 24-25 is terrible. That is a really difficult route. And then Victory Road is also bad. 6 and 11 Pokemon Mansion aren't the worst. I think my favorite is when I beat Giovanni and he just told me to go self-destruct. Yawn. It's a move we saw in the fight. It makes sense. Not going to teach that, though. It's actually illegal because I have compound eyes, so... nothing to do here. We only have 2 potions. Can't exchange those for anything else. Don't have any status heals. So we heal up. We do the cleansing phase. Get rid of everything that's not a healing item, which means goodbye to Amulet Coin, Focus Band, Never Melt Ice, Revival Herb, Black Flute, Black Glasses, and Yawn. Go ahead and buy up a bunch of repels. And then on to our first curse, which I hope is... what do I hope it is? I would not mind Resourceful or Forgetfulness. Downsizing, I have to full clear. That's fine. Maybe that's fine. It might be fine. It depends on what we see. It could be terrible if we need to use up a bunch of PP with our lower PP moves, like Psychic and Zap Cannon. I'm tempted to hit Fairy Wind here, but that's not a good idea. I'm just going to Psychic. I'll wait until we have a real advantage in terms of BST. Howdy, Thomas. Yes, Salty and Kraz both rated here. We are under attack. I may have been considering ending stream. But I'm happy to feel the pressure to keep going. Because it's not a lot of pressure. We were only 2 hours into the stream anyways. I do have to warn y'all that due to said family emergency, I am keeping an eye on my phone to see if I ever need to just get up and run. So stream can end at any time, but I'm hopeful that things are going to be stable enough tonight that I can keep going for a while. Hoping this level 25 move is something. I'm snoozing ads again. This is the last snooze. I will have to run them. It's just a Burmy. Surely I can get away with Fairy Wind on just a Burmy, right? Yeah. I was about to hit Zap Cannon, but no. No. Oh, I should have gone for Psychic, I guess. Thunderbolt? Can I have that move, please? Level 25. Air Cutter. I was really hoping it would be Thunderbolt. Air Cutter-ish had coverage. I don't have a whole lot of special attack, or physical attack, rather. I don't think I take Air Cutter. I think I focus on the fact that I am a really good special attacker. And if I ever need to use Zap Cannon, I'll use Zap Cannon. I'm going to use Zap Cannon here. It misses. It misses twice in a... This is why you never rely on Zap Cannon. What would have happened if I just said, hey, you know what? I'm going to use Fairy Wind. It's still not great. What about Psychic? Like I would have needed to heal, and I didn't have a whole lot of heals. All right, well, that was fun while it lasted. We were going to evolve into a Stunfisk, and while I know it's possible to win the Stunfisk, after all, one of our good friends is Benny Tots, who is the Stunfisk guy. I think I'm okay. All right, well, what do we have next in the queue? Oh, it's bugs. Of course it's bugs. Well, let's run some bug seeds. The way I advance the queue is if we get to Peter City, I'll advance the queue. If not, we keep going with the type that's there until we do. I'll take a Larvesta. We had a pretty decent Larvesta earlier. Didn't get very far. Like I said, we did not beat Brock at all until that last run. Not sure I like this Larvesta. It is Hustle, and it does have Hustle and only has Wither Ball and Rapid Spin, so... now might be a good time to run ads, since I'm just gonna be doing some bug scouting. So we're gonna run those ads. You will not miss any fighting. I mean, other than maybe a wild Pokemon killing me. So I'll see y'all. I'll see those of you who get hit those ads on the other side of them in about 3 minutes.
Thanks.
Thank you for the follow. I don't think I want a Caterpie just quite yet. Fly, maybe. Hey, Holmes, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Come here. Yeah? Hi. Hi. Go settle in. Settle down. Oh, the seed, by seed counter, do you mean, the price? The redeem price? The redeem price is, on a, wait, what do I have it on? I think I have it on a logarithmic scale. I was trying to find something that would, would increase slowly at first, and then when it's like really been redeemed a lot, it would increase rapidly. I do like an Inkata double Evo Cope run. I feel like Fire might be overpriced though, because I don't remember there being that many Fire type redeems. I might at some point rework all of those to be based on how many attempts we've done and how many redeems are in the queue. I think we're adding Rock to the queue. The Shelmet's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's a good special attacker. It's got Thunder. I want to catch a Ladybug, probably, because I like that it evolves early, and I like that it can evolve out of Bug type into Flying. Almost, buddy, you were asking to go outside. Or you were asking to come inside, not like 10 minutes ago, okay? Make up your mind, puppy. I know there's not much in there, but... Alright, we're going to try the Ninkata. Catch this. I would have loved to see a Rellor. I have done so many bug seeds today without seeing a single Rellor. Oh, there is still one Pokemon left to see en route 2, so I should check that out too. Ninkata has Thunderbolt, Shadow Punch, a couple decent moves. Mixed attacker, no speed. But when has that ever been a problem, right? Holmes is a very smart boy whenever food is involved. I'll say that much. He figures things out a lot faster if there's food. What's up, pup? Do you not have anything to chew on? You should. I gave you a lot of chews. In fact, you literally brought a chew to me just a moment ago. You want this? No? What about... Oh, he's just asking for butt pats. Okay. Hey. Alright, what was the last Pokemon? It was a Burmy. Let's try a Tarantula. Very early Evo. Early Evo into like 400 BST Pokemon, which is not bad. Stats are not great. Attacks are not great. What else are we looking at? Oh, Cutie Fly. I was gonna catch a Cutie Fly. Right. Yeah, I spent a lot of time outside these past few days because I've been running around, and he doesn't like to stay cooped up in his room. My room. It's my room. I live here, okay? He doesn't like to stay cooped up in here when I'm not around. He seems happy to be outside, and it's been pleasant-ish weather. This Cutie Fly would be really good if it had speed boost. But it doesn't have speed boost, so it's not that good. I think probably the Shelmet is what we're going to go with. Haven't really seen anything to dissuade me from that, so maybe I'll just go catch another one of them. Or... well, we'll see. We'll see in a moment here. I'll catch a Shelmet or a Caterpie, whichever one I see first. It's a Caterpie. Alright. Caterpie for no reason other than that I have a Caterpie emote. If anybody likes a Caterpie emote, we have one of those. It's Relner Nodders. It's a scary Caterpie. I don't think I should run it, though. Alright, we are running the Shelmet. And hoping that we just manage to hit Thunder. Basically, the Compound Eyes, what's it called? Zap Cannon situation all over again. I do need to toss one of these potions, unfortunately, but I also wanted to pair an antidote. Hate doing... oh. Okay. I hate doing the forest without having an antidote in hand. Do not poison me. I do not have a poison heal. Wait, no, I literally do. I was just explaining it. Again, sorry. I'm a little bit stupid recently, but as much as I've got going on. Well, not as much as I've got going on, but you know, there's been a lot of stuff to deal with. I don't want to take that item just yet, although I would not mind picking up a heal and using one. Also would not mind using a zinc. We do have bad special defense. If this Pokemon had Compound Eyes, it'd be a lot better. I'm going to need you to hit yourself. No, raising your defense does not help me. Well, this is going to either take a while or just get me killed. Wait, did it snap out? It did snap out. Shoot. I turboed a little bit too much there. Right. So, were we evolving anything good? Rabska could have worked. It was a pretty decent Rabska, all things considered. But next. Nincada, Paris, Pineco. Give me the Nincada. We only have Moonblast, but if we only have one move, Moonblast is not a bad one. Okay. 1 HP is more than 0 HP. We're fine. What do we have here? Oh, there's a Relor? I'm gonna go find that Relor. That is my go-to. Hey, there it is. I do have a luxury ball, so let's cash in that. Maybe should have caught, wait to see a level 8 to cash in luxury ball, but oh, it's Truant. If I can get one that's not Truant, maybe it's okay. I also want to get it at level 6 because I don't want to lose I don't want to lose Slash. It's not a good Pokemon, but it has the potential to be if we can just win a couple fights. They're all Truant. Really wish I had not caught that first one in a luxury ball now. It's probably going to be ready to Evo by the time we finish scouting. Okay, this one's not Truant. Let's catch it. Watch it be huge power, pure power. It probably didn't do enough damage to Slash to be huge or pure power. Let's see. Illuminate. That's also not a good ability. It does have a lot more attack, courtesy of not having a special or an attack down nature. I'll keep that one in mind. We'll probably go with something else, but I like to catch the Relor early so that it gets friendship while we scout for something else. Caterpie, maybe. Again, if we're desperate at the end, or even if we're not desperate, but we have the best of whatever we plan on running, and I just want to see if Caterpie's it maybe worth a little cheeky check. A lot of Kricketots. Kricketot does evolve early. He does evolve into about a 400 BSC Pokemon, or like 370 or whatever Kricketune is. Honestly, I probably underrate Kricketot. It evolves early, evolves into something decent-ish. And then it definitely evolves the second time. Okay, well, nothing happened in that time. Try this again. Surskit, Sizzlipede. I love Sizzlipede. Sacred Fire. It's not a great special attacker, but it gets a lot of BST on Evo, so it might be worth just coping for. No, come on, man. With the heat wave this time. What is up with Pineco just trying to end my runs before they even get a chance to get started? Joltik doesn't evolve until 36, which would be really tough to get to. Here's Relor. Is Relor good this time? No, not really. Got some speed, though. Larvesta, it's like Sizzlipede. If Sizzlipede had a higher BST Evo and didn't evolve until it was too late and it was already dead. Yeah, that's not going to work. Could get a higher level Relor, which is still bad. I mean, it is fast. I'll give it that much. I should not be picking up items. It's just force of habit. But if we pick up another item, it's probably going to put us over HP cap. Compound Ice Surskit. It's kind of okay. If it had a stab water move, I'd be a lot more inclined to run it. Yanma is the highest BST bug type starter, so we'll catch one of these. Plus, level 33 Evo is manageable. It's a lot of special moves, not a lot of special attack. And the moves are a little flawed. Right now, I think Sizzlipede is still in the lead. It's again, despite the fact that Sizzlipede might be worse right now than the Yanma, I think long run is better. Dwebble is a decent Evo run candidate because the level 34 Evo is not bad. What level does Anorith evolve, by the way? I think it's 40. Yeah, 40. So Dwebble is like Anorith that evolved earlier and with a lower BST Evo pool, but it's not a big difference. Is that the 5th Pokemon? Yeah, so maybe I should have got the Dwebble. I only have one catch left. Oh, I've only seen one Pokemon Route 2. Oops. Oops. Slight issue there. Well, I don't want to die to this Anorith, so I guess I'll just catch it. Sandstream on Rock Bug is okay until we evolve out of being Rock type. Honestly, this Anorith is probably the best Pokemon we've got. But I feel like Sizzlipede is going to have a better chance for success. So I'm going to run the Sizzlipede. Mostly just because it has Stab Sacred Fire. And I like fire. Toss the Oranberry. Stab Pen Missile, that's true. That is a move. I can't afford to take 2 potions of paralyzed heal, but I can take a potion and antidote and a status cap increase. Rock, super effective Fairy Wind is going to be pretty decent. Sacred Fire would do more, but I'm going to try and hope that I can get away with using Fairy Wind here. I cannot. Let's Sacred Fire. Try to get the burn. Pain Split? I mean, it didn't really do much to me, so... Oh. Cool. So now you're me. Well, Croc was a better me than I could ever be. Right? Would have evolved into a Simisear. And I don't like the elemental monkeys. I've never liked them. I never will like them. I might eventually like them if one of them goes on a big run for me, but other than that, I'll never like them. Surskit was going to get Water Gun at 17, which would have changed nothing, honestly. It's not going to get to there. And would have evolved into a pretty decent Centiskorch. It probably would have been the best Pokemon to run, but I think we just died to that Croc. Alright. Sometimes I will get fed up with the type, and I will just advance the queue even if we don't get to Peter City. We're not there yet, but I'm just gonna have it out there as a possibility that could happen. Let's take Dwebble. Oh look, we've got Staff Fury Cutter. We also have no attacking stats. I'm going to put on the Silver Powder because now we've got Stab Silver Powder boosted Fury Cutter. Which, if this is going to be a long drawn out fight because of our defenses and lack of attack, I think Fury Cutter might be the play. No, there is no play. There is no play. Alright, we just lose. Unless we get really lucky with like a crit and some misses. Hey, what's gonna be Avalugg? Cutiefly, Snom, Yanma. I'm tempted to take Yanma, but I'd love to give the rival a Snom. Wow, Snom with E-Sense. Maybe I should have taken that. It's fine. Should never take a Snom. What do we have here? None of my favorites. No Sizzlipede, no Rellor. Nothing like that. I've always wanted to get a Wimpod run going, but unless it has Dragon Rage, it just doesn't work. It doesn't learn moves, it doesn't have the BST, it needs to get all the way to level 30. But once it does, it has a really good Evo pool. Oh, I also saw all 3 there. I feel like I'm going to catch a Krayot. Let's just do it now. It's not good. Revenge, Solar Beam, Jump Kick, Ingrain, and it's pretty much all defense and HP. Did we ever get a shout out, by the way, for Salty? the back-to-back raids. Let me just make sure we do. I'm sure everybody knows Salty. But there's the shout out anyways. Does a lot of Kaizo, does a lot of, well, Super Kaizo, I should say, and does a lot of RogueMon, which is a lot of fun to watch. It's nice to see more people doing RogueMon. It's a very fun challenge. More fun when you get on runs, I'll admit. And we haven't been getting on runs, but that's fine. I'll catch the Shelmet. Bulk up's a setup move. It's got Intimidate, which is neat. And it's fast. Okay, so it does only have Double Edge. Probably not going to run it then. Did it learn to move at 9? No, learn to move at 8. I don't think I catch a level 6 Shelmet. It's not quite that good. You know what? This spinner rack might be that good. I know I don't have a lot of special defense, but level 22 Evo could get out of bug into poison. It's got Giga Drain. It's not good right now, but it could be good if we evolve it. So all we need is Baby Force and Baby Brock. Would I want to catch a level 6 for a move instead of Giga Drain? I don't think so. I think we're fine with what we got. And then maybe just go catch one of each Burmy. I only have 2 catches left. Sure, whatever. Level 20 Evo is attainable. It's about a 400 BST target Evo. It's not much worse than the spinner rack. But I feel like it is worse enough in terms of its moves that I'd rather run the spinner rack. One more catch. We got Fire Spin for Incident. Alright, we're running the spinner rack and hoping that what we run into is weak. Egg on. We will take... We don't need Antidote, so I'm not going to take this. We're going to take Clairvoyance. I never take Note Taker because I take terrible notes. That's a big Pokemon to start off with. Really bad. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna advance the queue, but we're still doing bug types, but I'm just gonna advance the queue. We got a lot of bug type runs. Oh, was that a text? No, okay. I think I take Pineco here. And I think Bounce gets us out of the lab. Any of our go-tos hanging around. Ladybug, Ninkata, Tarantula is a good one too. Speed boost Tarantula with Eruption. I kind of like this. Substitute 2 is a nice play with speed boost. Not so much with Eruption. Doesn't play nice with Eruption, but it is it's something. I'm gonna catch another one of these. I want one with a good special attack nature. Or just, like, not actively bad special attack nature. I'm going to make sure it has speed boost. It does. Alright, this one's better. Still not guaranteed to run it. It's not, like, good. But I like it more. I like it enough that I could run it if it comes down to it. I'm not catching a level 5 Ninkata. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it. Well, maybe I should have done it. I'm not even going to look at the Evo. Just move on. Larvesta, Snom, Grubbin. I will happily take Larvesta versus Snom. Feels like a fair fight to me. This is a pretty decent Larvesta if it just gets moves. There is a Rellor out in the wild, though, so we want to go look for that first. I've tried the Skorupi run before, but I just feel like level 40 is just not attainable for a 330 BST bug Pokemon. Is Rellor good enough? I mean, if it gets a lot of speed on the Evo, it could be alright. Asking a lot, though. I'm going to catch a level 8 one. Alright, convenient that is immediately what I see. I don't like that it's got a special attack down nature, but it's not good enough for me to catch more of just quite yet. I'm going to have to see that everything else is bad first, and I think it's worth catching a Tarantula. Would I catch a Larvesta at a higher level, or like level 8? Is this even in the wild? It is not. We don't have to worry about it then. It's a lot of HP for a level 8 Tarantula. With color change? Get out of here. Just no. Oh, man. Alright, Rellor. We'll catch one more of you. Just because. Compound Eyes is cool. Not that you need it. Surskate's not bad, just like generally. It's a fast Dwebble. Alright, one more route to check. I think I probably just end up running this Larvesta. One more Pokemon. Grubbin with Intimidate. Just catch it. It does have Water Spout and Magical Leaf and decent special attack. Level 20 Evo is definitely attainable, and its Evo pool is going to be pretty much entirely Pokemon that are going to evolve again, but obviously they're all going to be bugs. I think I would just run the Larvesta. And hope we get moves. So Aegon, use the Iron, toss the Oranberry, and let's take Clairvoyance again. I'll look at those curses if we manage to beat Brock. I'm gonna need a crit or two here, I think. The special defense drop helps. The defense drop on me does not help. I hope this next Pokemon is like a Wooper, something like that. Not what I need to see, but hopefully we can one-shot it. We can. All right. Now all we have is Razor Leaf. So go ahead and hit a potion and hope for the best here. Alright, good to see a Pokemon that's weak to Razor Leaf. Bad to see a Pokemon that has a move that's super effective against me, that lowers my accuracy. But we get to level 12, we get Sacred Fire. Totally worth it. Everything was worth it. Or would have been, if I didn't have my accuracy lowered. I don't want to like use all my Sacred Fires trying to hit through low accuracy, so keep showing me mons that are weak to Razor Leaf, or just weak in general. I think that's a Sacred Fire. I have 2 Sacred Fires left. I think I'm going to fight the Gatekeeper next before I fight the last guy. Man who stares at a tree. Wooper? Sure wish I had Luster Purge. It's fine, we can handle this. We'll just have to use a potion. I maybe could have just left and not fought this last guy, but I would like to get to level 18 move before we go into Brock's Gym. Ooh, that's a big mon. It's a big mon. It's fine. That's another big mon. It's fine. That's a little baby Pokemon. We're happy. Alright, we've made it back to Peter City. That means, hopefully, we get on a run. But if we don't, it means we advance the queue, which is, you know, at least getting out of bug type. No holding back in this fight, just 2 Pokemon. One of which is quite weak to Sacred Fire. Please do not be a rare candy. I'd feel really bad if this is a rare candy. I basically waste it. White Herb. I will just trash that. Alright, we're going in with no Gamba here. We don't Gamba every time. Just basically when it lines up well with ads or other reasons. Level 18 move is Trick. I'm not going to take that. I think I'd rather have Yawn. A3, I would consider taking Trick. Could we stop hitting ourselves, please? Thank you. Alright, we are using our second to last potion here. I could use the dire hit in this next upcoming fight versus Brock. I might do that. What's the first Pokemon? Mona? Let's go for it. Aeroblast? I should not have gone for it. Get out of here. You got Flash Fire? It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'm definitely dead. But if it misses, or does something stupid like that, and then misses, it's just not killed. All right. It could have missed. You know, Hydro Pump. We were evolving into a Victini. Oh man. What if I had? Hold on, get out of here, all the prize stuff. What if I had gone for Rage Relief with the crit? Like, there's no way I wouldn't know. There's no way I would have known to, or that I was gonna have Flash Fire. As soon as it had Flash Fire, we were just dead. Oh, you had pressure? Okay. We still could win this. I mean, we already lost, but we could still win it. There was a theoretical path to victory. Oh well. Next up is Electric type again. And then Bug type again. Somebody really liked these types. I don't keep track of who redeems what, but whoever it was really liked Bug and Electric, because that's all we've been doing today. Wait, no. We did do one Dark type redeem. Tynamo, Voltorb, and Mareep. We will take Mareep. Thank you for adding normal to the queue, Brioche. Tail Glow, but no special moves. Do you not have any moves for me, or do you just like Imprison because you're smart AI? I think you just like Imprison because you're smart AI, which is fine by me. There's a lot of redeems there. They're updating dynamically, right? The prices? Yes. Okay. Alright. Let's go see if we can find a Pokemon with a good electric move. That's basically the path to winning electric type. If it wasn't, you'd have 100 plus normals. Are there any friendship evos on electric type other than Pichu? I don't think so. Ooh. Wait. Why ooh? Why is this a 3-star? I guess it's just really like Shield Dust and Secret Power. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I would not mind catching level 8, but I don't think that's here. I think, yeah, the Tadpole was level 8 here. I might catch a Pachirisu, I might catch a Minor Plusle. I feel like I've been having bad luck with the, well, with everything, but specifically with those. They've been really high, like, stats-wise, but they haven't been having much success. Could get a level 8 Mareep, but I'm not a huge fan of this Mon. Could you maybe not get the Omni Boost when you try to kill me? Alright, so we've seen... Oh, there's still one more Pokemon en route, too. It's another Chinchou. So I think we're going to get Pachirisu, Minun, and then we'll figure things out from there. First step is getting the Pachirisu and Minun, though. I haven't seen what Mareep's level 8 move is yet. If it is a good special move, maybe I cope it with Tail Glow. But it doesn't seem too keen to show me what that move is. Okay, well, I don't want to die to Blitzel, so let's just go ahead and catch it. I mean, Blitzel's okay. It would need better moves. But it does learn moves at 11 and 15, 18. There is a Pachirisu here, right? There it is. But it needs to be level 8. Let's try this again. There is a Pachirisu here, right? At level 8. No, you're just going to show me a faster Blitzel? So... Boy, I love Route 2, don't y'all? Isn't Route 2 just like the best? There, okay, there it is. Sometimes you just have to complain a little bit to get what you want. That's a lot of HP. This might not be what I wanted. It does have Sketch, but in RogueMon you're not allowed to sketch on Wilds. But it's super tanky, so maybe it's going to be fine to sketch on opponents. I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm going to want to catch a Minun before I catch another one of those. I'm not doing Zap Cannon Gaming again. No, get out of here. Absolutely not. Okay then. Alright, we got... What do we catch next? I never give Toxel a chance. And I don't think I ever will. What about Shinx? Should I catch another Shinx? I don't think so. I guess I'm gonna catch another Pachirisu, try to get a different speed nature or an attack up nature, or right, special attack rather, or maybe another Blitzel. I think I like Pachirisu more. Catching in a luxury ball. It's the only ball that has a gameplay implications to it. Special attack down nature is not what I wanted. So I think we run this Pachirisu and hope that we are able to sketch something cool. So egg on starter pack could give me something cool. Fairy Wind. I'll take it over Will-O-Wisp. Alright, what do we got here? Munchlax with String Shot. I don't like that. I don't like being slower. I also don't like you having Belly Drum. I do like that you're using Solar Beam, though. So, some of it worked out. Rollout. Rollout over Steel Wing. Nah. I don't want to get locked in. Taking a lot of damage there. Hydro Pump might just kill me. It doesn't. It's just a Type Rope. We're fine. I could have maybe sketched Hydro Pump, but I think I'm gonna save sketch for, you know, the move. Bite is a move, but it's not the move. Beat up? Nope. Water Spout is much closer to being the move. I'm gonna be greedy. Also, it had Endure, so I'm glad I was greedy. Endure is a priority move. Hey, there's the mouse. Another chance to sketch Water Spout. Game really wants me to do this, but I'm gonna greet it. It's probably not gonna work out, but I'm gonna greet it. I'm gonna investigate this one a little bit more thorough. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I just remembered I could just get Dragon Raged, and that would be the end of the run. So maybe not too much investigating. Ladder. Nah. All right. Well, we've made Jupiter City. Let me heal before I throw and fight the rival. Rival does have Smart AI, so it's not going to do the move. Here's Hydro Pump again. Game really wants me to sketch a water move. It's not happening. Alright, here we go. Knackley, super effective Steel Wing. Flame Body, I do not have a way to heal that, do I? I have 2 Asper Berries. Thundershock? Do I sketch Thundershock? It's really not the move. It is an electric move. It's literally the worst one other than the Zap Cannon. Okay, so we took a lot of damage there, but we have a lot of heals. We had a lot of heals. That burn is really bad. I don't know what we can do to fix that. I mean, we can't do anything to fix it. Just, we gotta hope we're able to survive. Howl? Howl's not gonna help me at all here. I need to sketch something good from this Tepig. I really wish I had Water Spout right about now. Hail's not going to do it. Are you kidding with light screen? Alright, I need to use the energy root now. This is cruel. This is absolutely cruel by Brock. Okay. Well, it was a nice try. It was a nice try for this Pachirisu. I don't think there was... It was going to be a freaking Stunfisk again. Are you kidding me? Alright. Next. More bugs. More bugs. That's the second run we got that was at least got somewhere that would have just turned into a Stunfisk. I say somewhere because my standards have been lowered so far that getting to Brock is somewhere. I don't think we live this. Nope. Try again. Scatterbug, Paris, Wurmple. Paris is the highest BSC Pokemon, but I'd much rather give the rival of Paris than anything else, so... Also, this is a pretty cool Scatterbug. So Tornadle is 75 power plus super effective. Sludge Bomb's my strongest move then. I feel like the moves on Scatterbug are so good that I kind of just want to cope it. I kind of just want to try and run the Scatterbug. You know, Rock Slide, Tornadle, Sludge Bomb. Quick attack for those, you know, a little bit of extra damage with priority. I will catch a Sizzlipede at a higher level, of course. Level 8 at least. Go ahead and catch this. Oh, I had a Smoke Ball the entire time. Oops. Oops. A little bit of throwing. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to this as the Sizzlipede. Yeah, I would like to see if we can find something at Trace first, since we do have a Smoke Ball. I'd also like to see if we can find a Rellor. Could get a higher level Scatterbug. Don't hate that idea. Not like we lost, not like we got any good moves. I'm not gonna catch it yet. Hold on. Hold on. Don't immediately do a thing that comes to mind. There is the level 8 Sizzlipede. I did say I was gonna catch that, so I will catch it. Howdy, howdy, Veg. Welcome in. Sizzlipede is not that good. It's got too much HP. Moves are not great. I like Shed Skin, but I think I prefer looking elsewhere here. A huge potion. A max potion, even. Maybe we're adding Fairy type to the queue. It is very cheap right now. Do I have a... Let's see. I feel like I made a command for this at some point to see, yeah, what the types total are. So right now we are going through the queue. So you can see the queue over on the left side of the screen. So whenever we get to Peter City, if we lose after that, we will advance the queue. It's been a lot of bug types today. But we'll finally escape it if we manage to get to Peter City and die. I'd rather get to Peter City and then actually get on a run and win. It's been a long time since we won. Yeah, typically if we're keeping the same type, it's either because somebody gives you 5 subs and redeemed, like doing a full day of a type, or we're doing RogueMon Rivals. If you see the queue up there and it doesn't say like all day for a type, the queue is open. Just redeem whatever you want. Although there's a lot of types in it right now, 27 types redeemed. So anything you redeem will be in a while. Stab Silverwind, true, would be a lot cooler if it was special like it is in Gen 4. Let's catch this spinner rack. Stab Pin Missile. I think it might actually be a good idea to catch a Trash Burmy in a Luxury Ball because it has return. I also just noticed that we have not seen anything in the first route. There's a Snom. You know what? Wait. No, let me see the second Pokemon first. Don't just immediately do a thing because it came to mind. I was going to throw a Luxury Ball at it. I should see that the second Pokemon is not a Rellor first, though. Dwebble. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and catch a Snom in a Luxury Ball because we can. Howdy, howdy, Papa. Welcome in. Stab Powder Snow. And it's a Friendship Evo, so it will happen really quickly, especially because we got in a ball, the Luxury Ball. We're going to catch one more Pokemon. I think it's going to be a level 8 Scatterbug. What is happening here with the you ready?
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Alright, we're doing Pokemon 20 questions. Alright, so when we do this, I decide on a Pokemon and we will do a bunch of yes or no questions. Unfortunately, I do have to run ads soon. So do you want me to do that before we start the 20 questions or like during? Because we gotta, like, it's gonna automatically run in 5 minutes. I've already used up all my snoozes. So I'll let you decide that, Vag and Papa, which would you prefer, to run those now or run them after? Okay, do the 20 questions after the ads. All right, we're going to run ads. We're gonna be looking for a level 8, what is it called? Scatterbug. And we will not do anything after we've caught the Scatterbug before we get back from ads. So I'm going to run those now. And we won't die because we have the Smoke Ball. So everything is safe. We immediately see the level 8 Scatterbug, by the way. Always works. Oh, come on. Why is this not Ascension 1? Huge power Scatterbug with this moveset is so good. This would be a great A1 Pokemon. Unfortunately, this is A2. I think we're going to run... I want to run the Snom. because it has Power Snow. It's really not worth it, though. I think I'm going to go Scatterbug, the one that's not illegal. But before I do anything, we have to finish the ads, and I'm going to figure out our randomly selected Pokemon. This is going to be a hard mode one. So we are doing RogueMon, which means, I mean, I'll explain this again when we get back from the ads, but it means it's going to be any Pokemon from any generation. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, no. I have a feeling this one might not be solved. But it is one of my favorites. So, okay, all right. I'm actually going to be right back so that we can... I can avoid doing anything else before we get back from ads. All right, we're back from ads. Hello, Holmes. The Pokemon has been selected. It will appear here. It is not Chimecho. This is an example. I am entering it in now. So the way this is going to work is you ask yes/no questions. Because we're playing RogueMon, it can be any Pokemon from any generation. So good luck. This is hard mode when you play RogueMon. And I'm gonna run the Scatterbug. So egg on. If you could, when you ask questions, label them. Is your Pokemon a legendary from 3rd gen? No. What's compound question there? Do I want to take a potion here? No, it would take us over our stat or over our HP cap. Except, nope, never mind. Because one of those is an Hornberry. Yeah, let's take a potion and an antidote. We have to toss the Oranberry, but that's fine. And that's it? That's literally it? Alright. Is it a dual type? Yes. Nightshade's gonna do 8 damage, that's fine. I'm going to need to heal after that. We will evolve if we manage to survive this fight. We might not survive this fight. Okay, this is a free turn. Strongest move is just Sludge Bomb, so just go for it. And then heal. If... I think I need to heal to be safe. Oh, there is no safety. There is no safety. Okay. Well, fair enough. Would have evolved into a Kakuna, into Poipole, into Overquill. Not bad. Is it a starter? Question number 3. No. It is not a starter. Alright, we got Grubbin, Wimpod, Surskit. Surskit's just like Wimpod, but worse, but also better. Don't ask how it works. Does it have an evolution? No. That's question number 4. We get out of the lab because the rival threw. There is a Rellor out there, so we want to catch that first. Do we have any luxury balls? We do. Nice. I don't want to catch it the first one in a luxury ball, just in case it has Truant. I guess I could test for Truant first. Is it a mystical? Do you mean like a mythical? No. So that'd be like Mew, Celebi, I think Victini, Arceus. No, it's not one of those. Alright, what are we looking at with Rellor? Is it good? Is it worth catching a luxury ball? Does it have a fusion? There's fusion in Pokemon? Oh, I guess that would be specifically the Gen 5 legendaries, box legendaries. Is that? Oh, like a Great Tusk. So is it a Paradox Pokemon? Is that the question? Or like, does it have an alternate form? Okay. I'll interpret that as, is it a Paradox Pokemon? Because you give the example of Great Tusk. Yes. That actually narrows it down a lot. That's a huge question to ask. Oh, did I look at the Rellor? The Rellor is okay. The Rellor is worth catching more of. I might catch one at level 6. But we do want to catch this one in a luxury ball. Hopefully he doesn't just randomly have Truant. Is it Ice type? No. Let's see what else there is now that I've caught my preferred Rellor. Although it is a little bit slow. Is it Ice type? No. I'll repeat that one. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was number 7. Could get another Rellor, but I've already got one in a luxury ball, so I feel like that is a lot of attack on Carablast. Maybe decent special attack, but I think I pass on that. Is it a ground electric Pokemon? So you're asking if it's dual type ground electric? No. Are there any ground electric Pokemon other than Stunfisk? I don't think so. Level 9 Spinnerack. Let's just catch this. Spinnerack can be decent on Evo because he can get out of bug type into poison. It stinks. Oh, there is Sandy Shocks. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. You don't need to apologize. Alright, what do we want to catch now? Should I just catch another Relor? No, hold on. While we're thinking about electric, let's go grab the Joltik. It seemed to be pretty fast. Is it part fire type? No. I kind of like the Joltik because it has E-Sense and decent special attack. Level 36 Evo is not gonna be easy though. Alright, just catch one more Pokemon for good luck. Catch a Kricketot. Stab Signal Beam, and it has Shadow Ball. If it just... The Kricketot has got good enough moves that I kind of want to run it even if its stats are not great. If you're gonna ask what? I might run this. Level 10 Evo. Something, you know, in this mid-range. I'm gonna try it. I don't like the nature. I don't like the stats in general, but the moves are so good that I'm gonna give it a shot. So egg on. Give me a reroll chip so we can get a better chance to get a different nature. And then we'll see what we can do. Well, we can hit ourselves plenty, I guess. And dead. You know what? Fair. Would have evolved into Dustox, into Drapion. I love Drapion. The speed stays low, but it would have been runnable. Is it a fairy type? No. Let's take Dwebble, ISBST. Rockbug is a good typing, but we probably won't want to keep it, or we won't keep Rockbug on Evo probably. There is a Ladybug. I guess that's the most likely thing for us to catch quickly. Was he famous? Huh. I don't know how to answer that one. That's rather subjective. I'm gonna say no. Oh. But again, this is... You know what? I'm gonna say yes. And this is a tough one. It's completely subjective. I'll say yes. You know what? Yes. He was famous. It was famous. Unless there's another meaning to the question that I didn't quite get. Ooh, Trace to start off here. Also, canonical Comet Punch here. Comet Punch, I think was the signature ability or signature move of Ladybug and Ladian. How many more questions? This does not count as a question, by the way. This is why I like the questions to be numbered. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you got 9 more questions. And to recap, is it a legendary from the 3rd generation? No. Is it a dual type? Yes. Is it a starter? No. Does it have an evolution? No. Is it a mythical? No. Is it a paradox Pokemon? This is, we had to rephrase that one. Yes. Does it have an ice type? No. Is it ground electric? No. Is it fire type? No. Is it fairy type? No. Was it famous? Yes. Let's take Surskit. Have you found it in one day in RogueMon? Like, have I ever seen it in RogueMon, or have I seen it today? Or have I ever run it? I'm not quite sure what you mean by the question, so I would like a little bit of clarification. Have I ever seen it? Yes. If that's the question. Definitely seen it before. But I'm pretty sure I've seen everything at some point. Ooh. Okay, we like Relor this time. We really like Relor this time. I'll catch a Larvesta anyways, but we really like Relor. Shedskin's cool, Flame Wheel's cool, Stab Flame Wheel. Does it have Grass the double type? No. Relor's other ability is Color Change. Definitely prefer Rockhead. Well, do I? Is Color Change bad on a bug type? I guess not. I guess Color Change actually is a decent ability on a rock type. Or bug type. If we catch at level 6, it loses Octazooka. I'll see what it gets. Smelling Salts is... It's better than Fury Attack. It would be nice to have, but I think... I don't hate the level 6. I think I prefer level 8, though. And I do think I'm going all in on the Relor. With maybe some consideration given to Larvesta, but not really. So no, not grass type. Does it have ground or water type? Nope. I feel like we've narrowed it down a bit. Alright, we're going with the color change one. Because color change is actually a great ability now that I think about it. Oh, we could have had a luxury ball. That would have made this so much easier. Yanma, please do not be fast. No, no, no. Come on, man. Come on. Let me go. Let me go. Is this a question? Does he have steel and poison? Would have evolved into Heracross, which is fine. Does it have steel or poison? No. Anorith should get us out of the lab at least. So you've narrowed down a lot of the types. I will say... Oh, is this a question? I guess this isn't a question yet, so I'll wait until it's a question. What do we have here? I might just run this Anorith. Is it bug flying? No. I will say, so some of the questions have been, is it bug or flying? Or like, you know, is it type A or type B? And some of the questions have been, is it type A and type B? And that may change whether I say yes or no, depending on how you phrase that. That's a lot of HP for a Ladybug. I don't think we run that. I think Anorith is still looking like the leading candidate through, well, one catch. Don't know any paradoxes. There's not a lot of them, except Iron Hands. Oh. Do I catch a Caterpie because it has muddy water and it's faster than me? And I think it has really good special attack. I mean, it doesn't have really good special attack. But it's fast as heck for a Caterpie. This is a decent Caterpie, as far as Caterpies go. Are we on the last question? Ooh. Alright, I gotta count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is it weak? Is it weak to psychic or dark? No. So that was question 18. So you have 2 more. Is it weak to ice? Yes. It is weak to ice. This is the last question, which means this must be guessing a Pokemon. However, I can be negotiated with. I can add a question for 100 bits. Bonus question for 100 bits. Those 100 bits, by the way, will go to the prize pool for the Heart Gold Duomon tourney that is still ongoing. if anybody wants to contribute to that. If not, you can ask away. For the last question, you can guess the Pokemon. I kind of want to run this Caterpie. I have not caught all the Pokemon yet, though. Let's go catch more Caterpies. Is this my fastest Pokemon, by the way? Yes. Did I look at the Sizzlepeed at all? I did not. Is it a flying rock? No. That is question number 20. The correct answer was Raging Bolt. The paradox of Raikou. Dragon Electric. The question you asked earlier about electrics was, is it ground with electric? So I had to say no there. If you said ground or electric, I would have said yes. But thank you anyways for participating. I think we're going to finish out this seed, and then we'll probably wrap up stream. I think I'm just going to run the Caterpie. I like the Caterpie. It's a good Caterpie. So, egg on, give me status cap increase, give me an antidote, and let's go. Oshawott, I'm just gonna cross chop while we're at this disadvantage. I think Arm Thrust picks up if we get a 4-pack. Okay, maybe I should have done that. Takedown. I'll take over Iron Defense, but I hope I never use it. Oh. Hi, Ghost. With Fake Out. Here's hoping Muddy Water hits a few times. Gets maybe an accuracy drop. There's the accuracy drop. We are going to Evo here. Into, I'm going to guess Kakuna. It's a Burmy. It's always a Burmy. Alright, well, we'll Evo again at 20. We want to learn Amnesia. Nah. Alright, it's not amazing. But we Potion, we might be able to get through. We do learn to move at 15. PP Max. I'm going to PP Max Cross Chop because that's my best move right now. Maybe could have PP maxed Muddy Water, but... Oh. Do you have just like a ton of physical defense and no special defense? Oh. Alright. Well, that was fun. We were not getting good Evos. We're going to go ahead and raid out here. Where are we going? Where are we off to? Alright, our buddies Benny Tots and Seedsy are playing Heart Gold Duomon Tourney Seeds together. So we're going to go raid Benny because Benny's further along in a run. The Heart Gold Tourney is a lot of fun. It's doubles, smart AI. It's really cool. Benny has, looks like a Milotic and something else. And I think he just beat Morty, so the 4th gym leader. So, we're going to head on over there. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Hello, Realmer. Railner, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome in, Railner Raiders. Wait, there's a bucket. Railner Raiders. Before anything else, there is a bucket right now happening. Toss a limited tater tot. It's only 10 channel points. It's going to leave. I don't know how much time it's going to be here. There is a bucket. Tot, Joshy, follow Joshy's lead. Limited tater tot toss. It's only 10 points. Go, go, go. I'm Railner. Thank you for the limited tot toss. There is a bucket. We just beat Morty. Guys, if you're not following Railner already, he is the host of the tournament that we're doing.